Yo, what it do, man? Damn right, double upload time. I just feel like this is gonna help a lot of y'all, you feel me? So a young fella asked me, bro, since I had my spiritual awakening, I just feel like I've been losing a lot of friends because they just think different and my family's being a little bit weird to me. So I just feel like I'm being alone and these days I be feeling a little lonely, you feel me? So how about you? Like, do you feel the same way? Like, do you feel like that's the right way to like that means like we really having a spiritual awakening? That made me laugh, like, cause no, not at him, but because this is such a common thing. Like people think that you have to be alone to have a spiritual awakening, or you just decide to. No, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. You know, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. You know what I'm saying? Being alone, you can use that to strengthen yourself up. You know what I'm saying? At some point, the lion needs to leave the pack to go and strengthen himself up to come and be able to help the pack, right? So there's a difference. You know, I can be alone and being working on myself and be with crowds still and be able to dominate and entertain and be entertained. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something, man. The thing is, all these people that go on this spiritual path and they use this as a crutch to the things that they actually have to deal with, but they use the spiritual world and whatever the spiritual mask to say that they becoming woke and that's why they alone and shit like that. No, no, no. If you're a young man by the age of 17, 16, 15, 17, 18 into your 20s, you should already be in that time or going into that time of had that time of being alone, of experiencing that. Because that's the moment where you shape yourself and you don't let anybody else outside of you shape you. You know, we as human beings, we have cycles in life of evolving. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very aware of that and pay attention on that. So there's cycles that you get this moment that you can completely shift your whole identity. You know what I'm saying? Or you can see the many identities, the many faces that you can use or not use, you know what I mean? You can even find your true self, you know what I'm saying? But that is a moment to use to shift those alone moment. That's not a moment that you in depression or you anxious or you feel like, oh, I feel alone. Whenever you're alone, you actually cool. Like you wanna be like you strengthen yourself up. You're not alone because oh, I hate people. I don't want to be around people because they think like that. Nah, you learn to embrace the world actually. You know what I mean? You go into to a process of being reborn almost into a new you. You feel me? You barely like you literally reshaping yourself. It's a difference. And every young man should go to this initiation. You know, some people call it initiation, some people call whatever, whatever. But many families today, why do you think they don't have that? Right? Because they live based in certain culture. Culture shapes them, and culture is embedded with religion and all that. This listen, I don't bash religion. I don't bash religion. It's just that culture. There's language in it, so there's structure inside of it, and those structure is what structure our minds. You know what I mean? Is what makes us act, and those action creates our behavior. It strengthens our behavior, and then those behavior create emotions. You know, emotion, energy in motion. You feel me? So it gives life or continuity to life into the universe. That's a more wider understanding, but that's what you need to begin to understand that there's cycles. And some of y'all are in this cycle right now. This is why you're seeking for these videos, and these videos are seeking you. Feel me? You're not watching this just for no reason because the cycle is here. Many people want to change, you know. Some people call it the great awakening or so and so is coming, you know. But that's why many of these people in religion stuff like this, they only gonna have a little some type of euphoria, some type of little experience. They never gonna have the actual experience of the self. It's only gonna be in the mind, in books. By truly going within yourself and knowing where all of this comes from, you begin to find out. So there's a difference, you know, between being alone and lonely. You're not lonely, you're not suffering like neediness from neediness. You're not needing other people to understand you, or you're not needing to prove others that this is what you should believe in and what you believe is wrong. No, you share, but you completely okay. That's the beauty of this universe. You know, many paths, many paths will lead you to the one truth, right? there's many truths inside this one truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty. Diversity is the beauty of this universe. You know what I'm saying? It's why there's colors. Not everything is black and white. You know, and not everything is just solid and not solid. You know what I mean? There's many different bodies of existence. Just how it shows us in this plain 3D world of existence. You know what I mean? I make sure I give you all these little nuggets every time for the ones that are supposed to get them. You know what I mean? That make it out to this video. You feel me? Because it's important. We talk about girls, but I always drop a nugget there. We talk about topics so and so, but I always drop a nugget there so that y'all become more aware of yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not just here to tell y'all, hey, the Matrix is this is what the Matrix is doing, man. They lying to y'all on the TV, and the niggas is doing these. These dudes don't know what they talking about, man. They out, they go and watch all these YouTube videos too, and they really can't meditate and go within themselves and understand true knowledge, man. All they can do is go and regurgitate the same thing they heard to you. That's why they all sound the same in there. You dig what I'm saying? I want y'all to be self-sufficient. You feel me? Know yourself, know thyself. This is what you were meant to do, not to become a beggar, some type of praying guy. Oh, please help me. You understand? This is what the knowledge I want to give y'all, man. This is a difference between being alone and being lonely. I don't want to talk about being lonely because it's a very touchy subject. There's people that's anxious, and language is very dangerous. You know, be careful what you say out of your mouth. You dig what I'm saying? Be careful what you say out of your mouth, because that's gonna tell you the things that you believe. You know what I mean? And the things that you carry really inside of yourself. You know? Yes, sir. It's your boy BK Smooth Killer, man. Yes, sir. It's a double upload. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all hit that subscribe joint, make this joint grow, man. Share this joint, man. Let's get it, man. We going, man. We grown. We on our way up, man. It's the only way. Let's get it.